Let's get real. Most of the people who watch my channel are generally 50 plus. I've got some young ones in here, but that's just because they're my family or they are friends of my children. Or maybe I have a grandchild that slipped in here. But anyways, I want to talk about your bowels. Today is bowel talk and bowel care for a person 55 plus. So as I've aged, I've come to realize that milk is guaranteed to clean me out. If I have an egg, scrambled, boiled, fried, however you want it, it goes through me like water. Cheese. The yellower the cheese, the quicker it leaves my body. I've been studying food lately, and there's so many foods that I can't eat anymore. Avocado, tomato, dairy. And there's some other ones out there that cause me issues. And what I've learned that if your body isn't keeping it in so you can get the nutrients that you need out of it, your body is going to get really confused because it's not being able to hold the nutrients in. So what it does is it's keeping you fat. So in order to get past that hurdle, you need to find out which foods you should not be consuming. You need foods that are going to stay in you and digest properly. There's a lot of things that I eat that go in here and come out the back end the same way they went in. My body is not breaking down those foods. I thought there was something wrong with me, but apparently for people who have, it's a common problem in older people, especially people with sensitivities. And I lost my gallbladder about 20, probably 25, 28 years ago. Jennifer would know better. They're like fats are a big thing. Like I don't eat gravy. I have switched to like a vegan margarine. I can't do margarines anymore. I do coconut oil, but who wants all their food tasting like a hint of coconut? I have been using it quite a bit lately just because I'm having a lot of food problems. That summertime, you're eating more salads. People are putting mayonnaise in them. I can't have mayonnaise, I can't do it. So if I eat something with mayonnaise in it, it shoots through me like a rocket. So you think with all that back end activity, you think I'd be slim like a toothpick. But because my body, like a lot of obese people, don't digest their foods properly. So we need to work on that. And I was watching a thing on eating disorders here the other day, and I've never considered myself a binge eater, but after listening to this program, you know what, if I have a bag of chips, I eat the entire bag of chips. So you know what, I am a binge eater because I start and I can't stop. But I'm just using that for chips. Like I don't do that with cookies or ice cream or other things, but I do with chips. And there's probably other things out there that I start to eat and I don't stop till it's gone. I just not sure what it is. But I know chips for sure. Oh, yeah, lots of fun. I lived off the little green pills for about 10 years to stop diarrhea. I can't remember what they're called. I call them the little green shit pills. Um, a lot of people our age too who get the runs. Generally, generally your iron's too low. You should get that checked. But anyways, life over 50 is shitty, and some people do need Depends. But I just thought I just had lunch today, and I was really careful what I had too. I had um, I had some taco chips that were made from beets and spinach, and just trying to thinking that was a healthy thing. Well, apparently not. There must have been the fats in it that they cook them with didn't agree with me. So my lunch is now in the Saskatchewan River. And that's another thing too. Our water quality. Oh my God, you'd think we were living in a third world country some days. I turn on my water and all I can smell is chlorine. Like that must be really good for us, hey? Hmm. I mentioned to my one of my sister's ex-husbands today about we were talking about the COVID vaccine. I don't know how many of you out there are getting it or how many of you have got it or whatever your business is, but we were talking about it and and this brother-in-law's future, it's really important that we get our COVID shots because if he ever got sick because of us, he wouldn't make it. His health is that bad. And this is a man that's, lived a pretty healthy life and looked after himself. But sometimes life just has its own plan for you. So if you're not going to get your shot, then don't come around us people who have compromised health because it's not fair to us because you've chosen not to vaccinate. If you believe all those rumors out there, you might want to start reading about all that processed food that you're eating and what it does to your insides. I believe it will do a whole lot worse than whatever it is they're injecting us. And if you're so concerned about being followed or whatever, microchipped, your cell phone is already doing that. So if you want to live off the grid, then get rid of your phone. Anyways, that's all I had to say about that. Yeah, I'm still really disappointed. I'm not getting the views. I'm not getting. I guess maybe if I had a expose your titty day, I might get a lot of people following me. Maybe that's something that I should do. Expose your titty day. We'll have a titty party here and just invite. Oh no, that's a pity party. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I have a friend. Well, actually, I don't have friends, so I have an acquaintance, and she said something really interesting to me. I actually wrote it down. I don't know what I did with it though. And so she suffers from a lot of different things. And, growing up when you're in the system, and I don't know why this happens, but when you're in the system, it seems that girls they're raped a lot. And why? Why are young women in the system raped a lot? There's something wrong with this picture here, people. There's something wrong with the people that these women and where these young children are being placed with. You know, does it happen in the home, or does it happen by that uncle that comes to visit and think it's okay to rape the young lady or the young man in that's in those people's care? She said, yeah. So Trina said something. She said, you know what? You'll surprise yourself what you're capable of accomplishing. You will surprise yourself what you are capable of accomplishing. And apparently I need to go to speech school because some words get stuck in my mouth and can't get out to the air. Yeah, so she suffers from, what is it, PTSD. And when she was really young, she was diagnosed with bipolar. And, you know, it's really sad that a young child can be diagnosed with such a severe disorder. And now she has to live with that all her life. And she says she doesn't think she's bipolar. And she actually, you know, had to wean herself off this medication that they have her on, and she's been off of it for about 4 or 5 years. But definitely the PTSD. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And she's learning to speak her truth. And we all need to learn to speak our truth. I've been practicing that lately. And, you know, most people I disagree with, you know, yeah, for sure. And then now I'm saying no. Like, I don't have to, you know, I don't have to do as you're asking me to do. I don't have to do anything. I'm my own person. And I've learned over my years, and I've learned, and I thank everybody for all the lessons that I've learned. Every single one of you, even if those lessons have been good and even if those lessons have been bad. I thank you. I thank people who have been mean to me. I thank you. And I thank people who have been kind to me. I thank you. And I thank people who would not be my friend because of how I look. I thank you. I do. I thank you all, because those are the lessons that I've learned in my life. And that's who's made me who I am today. I've learned to stand up for myself. I don't know if many of you can actually say that you stand up for yourself. You should practice it. And the most important part of my life that I've learned is that you need to ask for consent. I like helping people, but I forget to ask, do you need help? Without just going in and helping. Always ask for consent, because maybe they don't want your help. Maybe they're just content in doing it all by themselves, and it's their life. They can say no. They're speaking their own truth. They don't want you around. They want to do it themselves. It's just like a child wanting to tie their shoes, and they're trying and it's, you're getting more frustrated watching them, and you just want to do it for them. But you know, when you ask them if they want some help, generally they'll say no. And at some point they'll ask for help. And we have to remember that as adults, that not everybody wants and needs you. And if they do want to need you, they have a mouth and they'll ask. And if they don't ask, then that's on them, right? But anyways, I love you all. Remember, be kind. Speaking of paying it forward, So today I was driving through Tim Hortons and this black pickup let me go in front of him. And I thought, oh, you're so kind. And I had $5 on me. So I'm thinking, I generally get an extra large coffee and a muffin, and that's $3.98. So if I wanted to buy him a coffee, I had to not get my muffin. So I only ordered an extra large coffee. And then I went to tell the girl I'd like to buy him a coffee behind me. And she said, he's still ordering. And then I got my order. She gave me my change. And I said, I would like to buy the coffee for the man behind me. And she says, ma'am, he's still ordering. He has a very large order. And I said, well, I'm not paying for his order. I just want to buy him a coffee. She says, well, he's still ordering. And I said, whatever. And I drove. But I did try. And that's all that matters. I did try. So I hope you're not having a shitty day. It all depends on what you eat when you're 50 plus. Love you guys all. Be kind, be safe, and remember, pay it forward, even if it's a smile. Love you all. Bye.